Yes, sir. We out here at Regnias Grocery.
What up?
Giving out our album before it drops on
We
Friday.
have so many.
We got like 20.
And we were here making sandwiches, playing the album, giving out t-shirts, friggin' just hanging out with the homies. We're really here because Seb grew up in the same neighborhood that the owner grew up in Bensonhurst.
Regina's is a classic spot. They started in Bensonhurst. That's where I'm from. They show out for the neighborhood, and we love local spots, so we're out here.
And I love sandwiches.
And we love sandwiches.
Who doesn't love sandwiches?
We made a sandwich. It's called, what is it called? It's called the sebwich, the WHATMORE way. Prosciutto, ricotta, arugula, pesto, honey drizzle. Oh, I think we got a provolone cheese in there. It's a classic cold cut sandwich, yeah.
We've all been like friends for so long. Oh, dude, thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, good to see you. But we all kind of come from different musical backgrounds. So I think when we went into it, it was definitely just like, we're gonna try to combine all these kind of like different flavors, I guess. Like, I don't know, like hip hop, jazz, indie, alternative, like all these things.
We made it primarily in Pennsylvania, which is cool because we're all very New York people from New York and still very much a part of the album. I feel like leaving the city made us want to put more of our identity when it comes to the city into the album.
New York is everything. It's a conglomerate of different cultures, different sounds, and like that, I feel like that's what the album is. So
very experimental in the beginning. Is that a word? Experiment.
Oh really? Well, I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Basically, we'd like make a 16-bar loop and we'd all like write on top of each other. So basically, it would just be like all these ideas. They weren't verses, choruses. And then it was like a puzzle piece. Then we'd be like, okay, let's try this for the verse. Let's try this first. Oh, here.
And it was just like, we were just like dying in this house. Like so hot, no AC, there's no AC. And it was just like, we were just like dying in this house. Yeah.
It was very like 5 boys in their underwear. Maybe I shouldn't say that. 5 boys just like, no, it was just mad hot. It was the heat of it's not that deep. It was mad hot. It was the heat of the summer. We were all like boiling in this house.
We were like, we have to make good music.
But we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's like absolutely
honestly,
nothing to do.
But it did
Other than make fire.
It did add a little more intention, and like we couldn't keep the windows open while we were recording. So we had to close the windows.
How you doing, bro?
So it's kind of like there's an urgency to those takes. There's those urgencies. It's like, is this worth fucking having to close the window to record this shit, So that was definitely like a sense of just like a lot of, Right now I think Empty is probably my favorite.
For me, it's definitely got to be the first verse on Jenny's. Just feel like it's kind of like the first time on the record you kind of hear kind of more of a softer side. I guess maybe that's not exactly true, but at least it just connected to me personally. Just I feel like topically, like what I'm talking about felt very, very close to home. Yeah, I mean, the song's about like this girl named Jenny, but it's kind of a metaphor for myself. Just sometimes it's easier to talk about yourself in the third person. It's all about like someone who's just like kind of scared to go for something. I feel like we all can relate to that in life. But I like telling it through this third person of like this girl Jenny, because I feel like you kind of want to root for her versus where if it just felt like I talked about myself, it felt like who the fuck cares about this self-indulgent, thing. So I feel like that to me is like my favorite part. I guess what you said, the closest to me.
It's funny because like I feel like my approach to music is like if I had to encapsulate it into a song, it definitely probably is Empty. Like the hook on Empty is like kind of like soft. Like it's actually kind of quite sad, I feel like. But it's not because it's on this super like illustrious beat, very like glamorous. So, and then the verse is just flexy, but the hook is like a little sad. And like that's kind of just. That's a fun approach.
We've all been friends since we were 14, but we didn't know what it would look like until like we all got together and actually did it. So we kind of went in blind. I started an idea and then everybody added their own thing and like we arranged it all together. And I think we were just all really just like surprised at like how much we can do, you know what I mean? And how when we all come together. It was like the second session, the second weekend we went up to the album, to work on the album. We made new songs, but we also did some like refining of songs we had made the first time. And I remember when I came back, the hard drive that I was using that had the work we had done on it got. Remember?
Yeah, that's terrible.
We lost a lot of shit, a lot of progress, and had to redo a bunch of things.
Yeah.
But honestly, like because of how crazy that was, I like I just like locked in and did my best to like do it quickly, and just like yeah. But we finessed and it was like fine. Could have been a lot worse. We could have lost everything, but we just lost like some work, you know. But it was good. We made it work, and new shit came out of it, you know.
We've quite literally been through it all. I mean, there's more to go, but like I feel like we've been through like quite a lot. What encapsulates it is when we'll just start laughing about like there's all these characters from our middle school that were just like we went to a really fried. Shout out Wagner Middle School. It was fried as fuck. And like when we're just talking about the characters in Wagner, and we just started laughing and like about like Nora Wolf in the 6th grade. Shout out Nora Wolf.
I literally walked past Wagner Middle School today, and it was recess, and there were kids literally screaming at me, trying to scare me.
Yeah, like it was just like.
It felt like it was a mental asylum.
Like when we're at like, I don't know, when we're at some weird event, like, I don't know, I'm thinking about like some of the Fashion Week craziness or like just at some crazy show, finding some of these crazy, and then we're like laughing about that, like Wagner. That's like to me is us, because it's like this is crazy, but also we come from just like super regular New York public school shit. Like,